And you are a zombie bride.
An ex-wife.
Let me guess. A zombie bride.
An ex-wife.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Slumber Party.
I'm Tara Sorrell. I'm Lunatic.
I'm Farah Shamrock.
I'm Opalophilia.
And I'm Vanna Miss Joaquim, and we are the hauntingly lovely
House of Miss
So on today's episode, we're gonna talk about paranormal activity. Gitu. So we're gonna start off with our very, very, very scary moment, part of our life, right? No, not for
Part
you.
of your life, yeah.
Yeah, my life. Sorry. My life. No, a part of Venda's life, which is the national service. So Venda, you got shared with me before about your national service. You want to tell us more about it?
I feel like this is like those kids talk show. No? Like, hi, how are you? How's your day? So yes, the paranormal encounter. I mean, everybody went through like national service. I mean, it's pretty common.
Everybody but one.
Okay lah, set you lah. Anyways, paranormal encounter. So in national service, actually encounter not really like very scary, but it was during like lights out. Because our lights out is like 11 p.m. right?
Yeah.
And after lights out, my bed was the closest to the window, so opposite my bunk, the koi, we call it koi, in echo koi, after E is F. Foxtrot koi is like empty.
I live there. I was there.
I live there so much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gitu.
Yeah, I want to cough. Yeah, so after the POP and stuff, I think it was just like my 2 weeks or 3 weeks like in camp. Then like after lights out, I still have my wig hanging lah outside my window because I washed my wig. So they passed out, and then suddenly I heard like somebody crying, but I know like there's nobody in that point already. Everybody passed out already, and like you don't see any lights or anything. And suddenly you start hearing like a woman crying. Like,
Is it like that?
something like that. I wish it was you, babe. But really, it was like, I thought I was the only one that heard it. It's like, okay, I thought it's nothing lah. And then suddenly, like, I saw like my buddy, the one sleeping opposite of me, is like, apa? Wake up, bangun. What I say bangun ah? Rise up.
Which one rice?
Yeah. Rise, like, and I was like, did you hear it? I was like, yeah. What was that? So scary thought. It's like, oh my god, I think that was the only encounter that I had lah. But of course, like national service in the toilet, because I remember also like I was the very first few days in camp. Then I just want to be the first one to shower because I feel very insecure. Like I scared people like tree you or like like look watching you shower and stuff like that. So I woke up like super early to be the first one to shower. And while I was going inside the washroom, I'm like, I cannot see, okay, I'm the kind of person that I cannot see spirits, but I can feel. So I really feel the presence there. It's like, going inside the washroom, it's like, okay, nope, I'm not going to shower today. I am going back in my bunk.
Dia knock
But
kan hantu
no.
tu.
I really scared me. I was like, cannot lah. Sekali I shower, then after that thing like,
Sorry, it's me.
God, I think it was you, babe. I think it was you. So yeah, just this kind of like paranormal encounters that I actually went through back in national service. It's not that I seen them, but I felt their presence and also I heard the cry. So it's like, to me, that's the only one of the highlight moments that I actually encounter like paranormally. Is there a word paranormally? Paranormally.
Yeah, on that also, like, I want to touch on that, yeah? I want to touch on that.
You can touch
It's
on me.
because, like, I also experienced, you do Foxtrot, sir?
Yes, Foxtrot.
Yeah, we under Foxtrot, and your echo company, like, at night, we lights off, and then suddenly, like, there's this one moment where everyone just fall asleep in my bunk, and then suddenly, like, we heard the bunk bed all shaking. Relax. So it was like shaking so like crazily. So everyone just woke up, and then we just looked across the window to your echo coil, and then like,
Oh my God.
yeah, it was a Friday night. So like Friday night for us, the Malay is malam Jumaat, so it's
The
Thursday night.
Yes, Queen Slay.
You get it? I'm clever now, you know. So
It's a haunt.
yeah, it's a haunts. And then yeah, so the next day everyone was like so scared, like, because the next day is book out day, what? Yeah, I don't know if you got encounter anything.
Yeah, to add on that very quickly, we actually experience, like, every Friday we have to do this like whole spring cleaning thingy, right? And then like I remember every time we need to sweep the floor, and then we were
It's a long hair.
yes, very
Yes.
one strand of long hair.
It's not my wig, right?
I don't
I
know,
know,
cannot
I
be
don't think
different.
so.
Yeah,
What's your intake?
all botak what? So like, how come got long hair?
Yeah,
know what I mean?
Yeah,
But you guys are facing like my coil, or
Mine is facing your coil.
mine also facing.
do you
your coil.
like
I'm bunk
stay on
20.
the top level? Which
Second
level?
Second.
Because I think like it was like more on the toilet side area.
Have you guys also heard, like, when if you go shooting, night shoot at the number 12, there'll be, like, when you are shooting, there'll be someone appearing there, which my friend encounter. Like, he was shooting, and then it's not the target that pop out, it's the thing, yeah. So, pam! Then after that, relax, you are. Banja maci ni,
So scary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very, very scary.
you look scary.
Do you have any other?
No, because for me, when I was going through BMT, I was attached, right? So I'm always the last one to sleep. And then I'm always on the phone. Then I like to cover myself with the blanket. Then got one night I was talking, right? Then I heard somebody slam the cupboard. So I come out from the blanket. And I'm like, who's that? Then nobody answer. So I'm like, okay. So I cover and then continue talking. Then the next time I talk. Then suddenly twice. Tung. Then I open. Then I'm like, who's that? Then nobody answer, no. Then I just like, okay, B, I go sleep first. Bye. Then I just go sleep.
You like literally just sleep
Yeah,
afterwards.
I was
Oh
too
my
scared. And everybody was asleep already.
God. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
everyone was asleep. I'm always the
the
last
ghost
one.
was trying to remind you, like, babe,
Yeah, I
Lights-
think so,
lights
actually. Yeah, the ghost angry. Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, talking about sleeping also, there's like also encounters of people who have kind of like nightmare. They also got sleep paralysis. You've been so quiet. Do you want to share?
Yeah, so during my BMT, gitu.
Mana Malaysia nah?
At
Basic
Tuas
Malaysia
there.
training.
Yeah, at Tuas.
basic Malaysia training house.
So clever.
Wait, she was the one who said
Yeah,
that.
wow.
Not much.
Okay. Yeah, so like back in university when I was studying, and my university is actually very far away from town, and it's like surroundings mostly forest and like new developed like housing area. So there's a lot of forest over there, and there's mostly like I think my batch was like maybe the third batch that is posted to that campus. So it's still very new and still like very eerily haunting, you know. So there's no cars around there. There's no lights when you want to go into the campus itself. So there's a lot of ghost stories around there. like all the nenek kebayan lah, all the pocong lah, all the kakak
Makciknya
lah,
cousin. Bukan makcik.
My cousin.
and then all those like all those the very Malay kind of like hantu that normally people would talk about. So a lot of people say they see like macam like orang minyak and everything. So it's quite scary. But for me, because my roommates, they have this tendency to like to challenge the paranormal, So like at one point they actually like to play Spirit of the Coin in my room.
Ouija board, is it?
It's
Something like that, but they use coin.
yeah. So actually they
What
say
is it called again?
Spirit of the Coin.
Basically, they summon the thing to enter the coin.
Yeah, it's something like Ouija
Yeah.
kind
Oh
of
my
thing.
God.
Yeah, but it's using a coin. But they say if you really want that to fully effective, you must use blood. Like I think like chicken blood or
!aiyo!
animal blood, something like a sacrifice to put on the coin, and then you start moving, kind of thing. That's what they say lah. And I said, like, can you please do it in your own room, not in my room, right? Because we are sleeping in like big bunk beds and everything. So they still decide to do it. Then I'm like, guys, I'm going out. I'm come back. You guys better leave. But they still go on with it, and then they never use blood and everything lah. But they still do all those like whatever summoning and everything. Nothing had really happened. Then my Malay friend, who actually very superstitious, like, must put the needle at the window or at the curtain, and then must stick certain thing at the door so that the thing don't come and come and disturb you, and put like salt on the door or whatever. Then I'm like, yeah, can you please like not, like can you please like not like make it such a big deal, because like for me, I don't want to believe in these kind of things, but if you make it becomes like, like we believe in it, right? So like I was sleeping beside my friend on my bed, and I was just like, it's like normal sleep, and then I wanted to like, when I woke up, I wanted to go to toilet kind of thing, but I found I cannot move. I totally cannot move. So like I was just lying down there, and I just like this, my friend, and I just cannot move. Like I cannot shake my head. I cannot move my toes.
Like that thing control you.
Yeah, I cannot move my head. I cannot move my fingers. Like it's like when you in your mind you say like move your finger, move, like you just cannot. Your finger just it stays there, and you cannot move. And I was just so struggling. I was like, oh my god, my mind is like really struggling so much. Like I'm, macam really feel like something is sitting on you, kind of thing. So it's so, and then after that, slowly, I felt like I cannot breathe. Like really, I cannot breathe. So like, and I said, oh my god, what's going to happen to me? Like it's really like something like that lah. But
Sometimes the thing is like sitting on top of you. That's why
so
you like
then
cannot move.
after a while, after I really felt like I cannot breathe, and I close and open my eyes. The only thing I can control is my eyes. And then I think lastly when I opened my eyes, I saw a black figure just right like floating above me.
Oh
and
my God.
and the eyes is just like, it's just, I don't know, am I dreaming or kind of thing, but I know that the thing is looking at me. It was just staring at me, and then after that, in my heart I was like, okay, I need to pray. I decided to pray, so I called, on the name. I called him, and after that I was able to move, but it was such a scary experience and encounter that I was like, why me? Among my friends that would play this game, like they did not kena, but I'm the one that is got it, and I was like, shit, like this is something that I don't want to believe in, and I also have friends who can see. Like they say they can, the third eye kind of thing, and they say, hey, you nak buka your third eye. I say, you tutup your own third eye dulu lah. You shut your mouth.
You tutup your mulut.
You tutup your backside, everything you tutup. I tell you, all your hole lah. It's a bloody thing. I don't want to see anything. I pray to God to not see you. Want to open my eye.
Yeah, you see already in front of you.
I'm seeing one also. But yeah, but then like at one point he was actually saying like,
Sila my tudung
sorry Naka. Yeah, but he actually did say like he can see stuff. So like I was discussing with him certain things and everything. Then he's like, wait, don't say anything. I'm like what? And this was like 3 a.m. in the morning kind of thing. And then he said, just don't say anything, just keep quiet. So we let 10 minutes pass kind of thing, and we really like sat in quiet, like in silence. And then he said, okay, now we can speak. Then like, why you suddenly say? I think he's like, I said, is it because got something on top, sitting on top there, or is it something in front of my door or something at the window? He said, something just went past your window.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He said, then he's like, and he told me it was like 2 energy balls kind of thing. It's like lights.
Yin and yang.
No, it's not yin and yang. It's like lights. Like I don't know, is it red and blue kind of thing? So he said like someone is sending curse to someone else.
Yeah. That's what we call in Malay tuju tuju.
Yeah.
Yeah, where people actually practice black magic.
Yeah.
And if you want to curse
Santau.
someone.
Correct. You want to santau curse someone, and my university is very well known for like girls or certain guys kena santau.
Wait, girls do guys or guys
no,
do
like
girls?
Sometimes it's
anyone.
possessed, is it?
Yeah.
Sometimes like they send something to you to like
Love them.
not love. It's just like to up your life like that.
Destroy your life.
No, it's like for example like if say girls come back late, like they all come back from their hometown and they come to campus and then it's very dark, right? So someone can control them to do whatever they want them to do. Kind of thing. So it's very scary. So he was saying like something just went past your window and it stopped by your window for a while. Then I'm like, shit, because they're like, trying to check.
Pit stop lah nya.
Pit stop lah.
Pit
I
stop.
know lah.
Tired. Keep on flying. Oh.
Yeah. So it was for me it was like it was scary where I have friends who can see this kind of thing and I have friends who knows this kind of like paranormal encounters, and I'm like, do I really need to experience this, because I myself am very scared of like even in the dark. Like back home when because we stay in terrace, right? So we have like different stories. So every time if you know that I'm coming down to get water is when you see the lights come on, tick 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 coming on, then you will see it going off, because I cannot go down to the kitchen just in pitch black. I cannot, because every time when I go there, it's like Vanda, I will feel like there's something watching me at the back, but I don't know. But when I turn back, it's not there, but I know something is watching me. Yeah. So that kind of like cold sweat or like cold something running down your back. That's the feeling, right? That's the kind of feeling.
Yes.
Yeah. So I always hated that feeling, and going to university and experiencing that is the worst experience ever for me. And I'm like, no more. Like I believe that you guys exist, but I don't want to give energy to that kind of thing. Yeah.
Because we all know that for our culture, like they really uses this
it's
out
very
of
strong.
jealousy,
Yeah.
like really like
They
use
use
it out
bomo a
of-
lot. Yeah. They use bomo a lot. Yeah.
No, this are makcik keropok.
Makcik keropok.
So wrong.
That's why I do business the wrong business then.
Businesswoman this one.
Buy makcik is keropok.
So it's very, very frightening when you get to know that people are able to actually go to the extent of achieving something that they really want. Like they couldn't accept the fate given to them, but so they choose to do this so that they get whatever they want lah.
Yeah.
And one of the scariest thing for me as well is possession. Like because I heard a lot of possession in East Coast Park.
Oh
like,
my God.
Always. Like
Can I just share?
yeah, of course. Go ahead.
Touching on Opal's black magic, right? 'Cause I actually experienced it firsthand because it happened to makcik's mother. Last time, I think I was around 5 or 6 years old, and at that point of time we are too young to actually understand what's going on, right? And then the first time I encountered, I remember very clearly, is when she was like on the bed, and then like my father was there, and me and my younger brother. I'm so sorry, I'm laughing because it's actually quite funny lah. Me and my younger brother was like at the side of the bed, so we was like watching like what's going on with our mother, like why is she acting like this. Then got one point of time she was like acting like silly like a small kid. Then me and my brother, we like at the side of the bed, we like laughing. Then we like the bed is here, then we like go down, and then we just laugh. Oh my god. Then she suddenly go to the side of the bed and smack our head, and then like we look up, we like like her eyes was like, why are you guys laughing? I'm like, oh my god, it's really like scary, frightening. I don't know, I'm like having like all the shivers. Yeah. So that was one, and then so basically we stay on this for example block A, and then we shifted to block B, which is just I think 2 blocks away from block A. So at first we thought it was like something was going on with the house lah. So we shifted to this block B, and then after block B, it actually happened again. I remember she got one point of time she actually vomited out like needles and thread. Yeah, this is because I really saw it with my own eyes. It was on the side of table, and then she was like vomiting. Then we were like at the side, not at the side. It's like at the door. We are too afraid to like go in, right? Because my father was there, and then the ustad also was there. oh my god, I suddenly want to cry. The ustad also was there, and then yeah, we were like looking from the outside and like, oh my god, what's going on? Like she literally vomit out like red thread and like pins, you know, the sewing pins, yeah, jarum, yeah. There at the point of time, I was like, oh my god, what is like going on with like, why is she vomiting that? Like, don't she feel like things poking inside her body? Then I just don't understand like what's going on like at the point of time, because we are all still young. And then one point of time, so she would actually like, I wouldn't say a split personality, but it's like a split personality lah. So she would have like this childlike behavior, and then I remember one night we were all sleeping, and then she suddenly like walk into our room, and then she would open the wardrobe door, and she would sit inside, like yeah, she would just like sit inside, and she want to play hide and seek.
Oh with who?
We don't know, girl. I really don't know. It was
How
really.
old were you at that?
I think 7 and below. I think it's around there. Yeah.
So do you find it scary, or do you find it like, okay, let's play
it's
together?
scary, and at the same time, no, play together. Yeah, it was scary, and also like I said, it was really like we really don't know what's going on, because I think if my father were to explain it to us, also we are too young to like understand. And then, so the ustad was actually one of the relatives, my grandma's brother. So blah 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 blah. I don't know what happened. So he basically like dropped the case lah, and then we contacted another person. So this guy, when we contacted this guy, and then to cut the story short, actually this guy who is helping my mother is the one that has been doing it to my mother. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's literally like Sitchin, like the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Oh
like
my
that.
god.
Then when we get older, we're like, oh my god, that's like,
But who is that person?
it's a relative also.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Close
like
relative.
it also in like this kind of thing also happened to my own family. Like because my parents have business, right? So somehow like things always happen to my mom and my dad, and we just don't know why. Then we found out that someone actually put something on top of the name board of our kedai, and it's like human bones or like ashes.
Yeah.
And then they say, and then my mom like, who would put such thing on our business, you know? And and someone like, we are helping people, we are trying to do good, and we are doing well, but my mom always gets sick, and my dad always also gets sick, and something was always happen to the family. And then we found out it's from my family. I'm like, I'll be like, Mama like, no, that's impossible.
There's always jealousy with all this. Like, I don't understand. It's envy, jealousy. They can't see people like happy, and that's why they just want to like destroy somebody else's life.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Through all this like evil magic and whatnot.
It's very unhealthy lah.
Yeah, and also it's very scary to know that actually this thing exists. To me, like, it's not that I don't believe that I'm aware that you exist, just that I choose not to like.
You there, your problem lah. I'm here.
Yeah, correct. Oh my god! And then the last thing I remember was my mom was on the bed. The last one, she jumped on the window-nya. Kau faham tang?
Spider-Man, you are.
It was really scary. I was like,
Sounds like mother's performance, huh? Jump at the window grill like that.
But at least mine is like a proper performance.
but yeah, that was I think one of the paranormal encounters lah.
Do you like do she experience anything after that, like
On and off, or
Oh.
like after the incident, right? She can recover very fast. Yeah.
That's good.
From what I heard is once you kena, then it's very hard to get rid of it.
Yeah,
right?
it's like gonna be
Yeah.
there with you
Yeah.
like 1% at least.
It's I think also at the same time, I think it's because like the thing know that you're
Yeah.
weak, your portal is already open in your body. So like as much as it's already there closing up your, like someone closed that portal up, but they know that it's still weak because you know like you're not virgin anymore. So like I can go in another time.
It resides in you.
Wow.
Yeah. And also like both of us actually like work. I used to work lah.
almost used
you,
to.
Okay. Like at the same workplace.
Yeah.
Like any encounters?
For me as an external, I think I personally experienced once, and then I heard of one very major one. I don't know if you heard about it also. So basically, for the place where we worked, ED past tense, we have this yearly event where they will hire this kind of actress and actors and characters. So basically, one of this character was up in the tree or something. So there's a cast and a B cast. So I think every shift is about 15 or 20 minutes. So what happens is they will swap every 15 20 minutes so that everybody gets a break. So because because there's two casts, let's say she's cast A, I'm cast B. She's supposed to go for her break, then I go up. So what the SM saw down there was that the both of them is still upstairs. So the SM comms the other SM and said, "Hey, how come your A cast still upstairs? The B cast is already up." So the SM replied, "The A girl is already inside here having her break." Yeah, so that's when they realized that okay, that one is. From what I heard was they did not tell the person on the spot because they scared, the person freak out or whatever. So I think they only informed them like few days later or something. I
But
don't know.
what is up there, like in the tree?
Is that
This character lah.
So you have to be on top of the tree there.
Oh my god, how they climb?
Yeah, they will go to the extent. I don't
Yeah.
know why. Like I don't know why they never use like like the robotic one, like you control. That can happen, what? Then you ask someone to go up there.
They need talents, right? It's not where you get job, babe.
Oh, never mind. I'm done with it.
So that was what I heard. But my personal encounter was last year. So for us who are working, we always get to preview.
Yeah.
So it was that night. It was my turn to preview. So there was this just nice got Pontianak house. So we went in. The Pontianak is everywhere. I tell you. So there's one part where we have to walk and we pass by somewhere where there's this coffin, and apparently that thing was not supposed to be there. So when I walked past, something just asked me to turn. So I just turned and looked. Then I saw the pocong go up and come down. So I just like, oh, cool. So I continue walking. Then we finish the whole thing. Then when we report back, when we finish, we're supposed to take our bags. Then suddenly there's a whole commotion outside the door for us to take our stuff. Then I was like, what's happening? Then they asked like, y'all got see pocong? Y'all got see pocong? Then I'm like, yeah. Then everybody turned and looked at me. You saw? Then I'm like, yeah. The thing come up and go down what? Then they're like, no, the pocong both cast A and B never work today. Then I was like, huh? Cannot be. I was like, cannot be because I saw. Then they take the attendances. Both A and B not working. I'm like, what the hell did I see? Yeah, so that was. Yeah, that was so scary. That was scary also, yeah.
Oh my god.
Then how does a pocong look like?
I don't know, it was just dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just dirty. So I just thought like, wow, realistic.
Cannot see the
Luckily,
face.
you
Is
never
it?
get the rolling one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, roll.
I jump.
Actually, they say with that kind of ghost, you need to take out their.
Yeah, they're supposedly
right?
No,
asking for help.
you're not supposed to.
You're
do
not supposed
that.
to.
Yeah.
Why?
But if there's also a
Is it to tame it?
story where they say that you can actually ask for a favor before
Yeah,
taking
no,
it out.
No.
They would actually fulfill your favor.
Never make.
So this
deals
one
with
can
Yeah.
take out this one and ask for favor now.
Never make deals with the devil.
No, that's what I got to know lah. I never make
No
lah.
thanks,
Yeah.
yeah.
You are the devil, man.
Yeah.
When you work, do you encounter anything?
Yes.
What's
It was funny. Because it was right after tantric, guys. Tantric. So like we
another scary place.
yeah.
That one.
So after tantric, I packet nasi lemak lah. And the next day I was supposed to wear AM, which is the day itself because I was at the nasi lemak place at 4 AM. So I went back to work to actually sleep. So I eat my nasi lemak inside the B-boy room.
Oh my god, I heard of this.
Yeah, so there's our green room. So it's a B-boy green room. So because it's a first floor and then it's directly opposite the canteen. So I was inside and then I was eating. And then suddenly I heard the locker door slammed, like pam.
Aiyo.
Then I was like, huh? Then I was like, oh my god. Then where do I go? Then opposite me is a mannequin head, like
Aiyo.
with the hair. So, and their mannequin head is like really like face of like
Oh my
human.
God.
So I was like, nah, don't look at me. So then after that I closed the curtain, and then it slammed again for the second time. And then someone was knocking on the door, like pam 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 pam. So I was like, So I just like eat my nasi lemak like very fast. Cannot finish lah. So I run out. Then I ask, who knock? Like, where's the cleaner? Because usually the one that knocks is knock is a cleaner, but there's no one.
Oh my god.
Like, it was just like dark alley like outside. So I was like, where should I go? So it was very scary. Yeah.
But sometimes I feel like I'm asking for it because I like to go ghost hunting. I used to have this fascination with like ghost hunting with my friends. So there was one time my sister and her ex-boyfriend brought me along to go to this abandoned HDB area. I think it's near Ariana's house. There's this few blocks that's abandoned.
Yeah.
So we went there. Then there's this fence that it's just a walkway. Then it's just fenced out. So you can literally walk to go to the other side.
Yeah.
But the whole estate is fenced out. So we just stood there. Then we stared at the fence. Like I stared at the flat. But then got the fence. Then I itchy hands. I go and keep touching the fence. Yeah, I was like, suddenly I don't know why. The thing opened. Then like, got opening. Go in lah. So he follow. So we went in. Then there's like I think 4 blocks. So we went in, go inside. But when we were walking through to get to the back of the block, right, there was already a sense of someone watching.
Wait. The 4 block, is it the diamond block?
I don't know what is it called.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we walked. Then the next thing I heard was like footsteps upstairs. So I just look up. I'm like, are you sure this place is closed? Then he's like, yeah. So I'm like, okay, never mind. So you go in front. Then when we went to the front, you can hear a window close. Tung. You know that the very late night, then you can hear someone close their window. So I look up. Then I just stood there, just like that. I just look. No, just like. Then behind me, bang! Glass drop. Then we both turn. Then we like, I think we should leave lah. Okay, so we left, go back out the fence, walk back to the car where my godbrother and my sister was inside. So when we were walking, right, he walked in front, I walked behind. Then behind me suddenly, you know when you step on the drain, got the clong. Behind us got. So we both turn. Then no one. Then we like, huh? Okay, never mind. So we continue walking ah. We go inside the car. Then my godbrother, who was that behind you all? So who is it? Who? Then out of nowhere, right, we driving at the expressway going back to Woodlands. The car cannot drive fast.
Oh my god.
It was just very slow. Then he's angry. He's like, Adik, just shut up. Then he like, Pusa.
I think the kain stuck lah.
Maybe like jam, right?
So
when we reached, he finally stopped. He turned, he screamed at him, kau tak faham ber, diam.
So
Because you're asking for it.
You're
dying for it.
But that was like, the most, I think for me, it's the closest encounter that I got.
That shit crazy, man.
So you guys want to hear my story? Say yes. Yes! Woohoo! Long time, never hear people scream for me. So like, okay, for me personally, I got a lot of encounters. Yes. So the nearest to me that happened to me is by my family. So it's very scary. Okay, I tell you lah. Ready?
Story lah.
Okay, so the first family encounter that I had was the sucker. You guys know sucker?
I'm sucker for love.
No, I got it wrong. It's the su.
So
Yes. So the suso is botox, but in a traditional way, where you put this, you get one free by your side. Who is that? Don't know.
So it's black magic lah.
Yeah, it's black magic lah.
It's something to enhance your beauty, but with an evil
and the beast.
Basically like my mother took it in her younger days. Yes, when she was when I was still in her stomach lah, like this. Like this.
No wonder your voice like that, yeah.
No. Don't say that. So she took it during her younger days. Then apparently, like, I don't know, like, she took this suso, you know, because I was like, hey, why in picture like so pretty, now like ugly Betty. So sorry. So yeah, really like the difference, right, between the you take it, and after you take it out or you don't take it, it's like really different. And then there's like a taboo for it, like you cannot eat satay, cannot walk under the bamboo stick where people like do their laundry. Yeah, so all those things will make your face look like now. Yeah, so like
Mininya.
so and that's not the only thing that she took. She also got like saka. So saka is a kind of thing that is very popular in our Malay families because it goes down generation by generation. So it comes from your like maybe your moyang, which is your great grandparents.
Oh my god, I wanted to ask which part is the moyang. I thought it's the body part.
You said the one that shakes, babe. Moyang.
So
Okay,
it's
okay.
not this thing is like you have to adopt. So before you pass away, you have to actually pass down to someone. So you can, for me lah, I want pass down to you lah.
I don't want.
That means it's a curse lah.
No, it's not a curse. It's like this thing live for long and it needs an owner to take care of them.
What does it do?
It depends. They got different role as well.
Wow. Is it a
So
Tamagotchi?
some do like presentation like me. Some do bottoming, some do
Tamagotchi
top. So yeah, they have different kind of thing. Like sometimes like is to take care of your safety. Like they want to jaga you like that
So
because
there's a purpose lah.
there's a purpose Yeah. So you don't know whether they feed by blood, feed by smoke. Yeah, you just don't know. So if this thing, if you die, you have to pass on to someone. So I asked her like, is it me? Then she say, no lah, I don't know. Anything if the ghost really like you, then the thing will choose you. Then you become their Pokemon. Yeah.
Tamagotchi.
So, and it's very very scary because you don't know, and I don't know when my mother gonna die. So it's very scary if like that thing. If you go for a visit to your mother, like my mother, and if she say like, then you just like not right. You say no or you say yes nak apa or that kind. You can just accept that thing.
Like unknowingly
Just
lah.
unknowingly. So they can just like pass something to you. So maybe a chin, like a ring, to represent it. Yeah, that thing lah. Yeah, it's very scary.
So
yeah.
you're not supposed to say yes or accept anything from her.
I'm not supposed to say anything. So that is for SNS, Suso and Saka.
Word.
Yeah, SNS. Short sendiri you all.
Yeah.
Yes. So the Suso and Saka is to me like not really scary because but I think the scary one to me is the uninvited guest.
Hey, watch it.
Don't call me like that.
Minta maaf you all.
So the uninvited guests are the ones that I experienced personally. Yes. So don't scared. I scared. So I got a message. I got a message from the uninvited guests recently.
What do you mean? Is it a person or
The
what?
thing like send me SMS.
I say already. Say I tell you. They say text you or something.
No
You
lah.
got share location or not?
No lah, yeah. So the thing actually shared that she is not happy with the current owner and she wants to be with me. Because the current owner apparently like don't take care of her welfare lah, you all. They not change boss, right? So just that to me it's like I can't accept lah, you know, like for me myself, like my heart is weak, and if I have this thing around me, like yeah, I should wham straight away, you all. Not funny.
It is not funny.
Unfortunate.
Not funny. Unfortunate.
Is it you talking or is it that thing?
No. Don't nonsense.
my lashes. Apa hal lah?
Can.
Jump scary mas makcik buka. Jangan fikir lagi. Bingit
Mana buat rambut cik?
Salon tadi. Mahal sekarang Tak bawa sekejap.
Makcik scared.
Nowadays this generation the ghost like really got technology all.
Yeah.
Makcik dulu pakai pager nak.
Pager. Oh.
Macam this one call you, I need to go public phone and call.
No wonder the public phone always so haunted.
It's my doing. Hello. Naina. Okay.
So yeah, like my family do a lot of shit. Like even my mother. It's like for me when I look at them, it's like a game. It's like
Sorry.
play a game nya. It's like my Pokemon gitu. Like I do you do me. I do you do me. Macam when's gonna end? Until someone die lah. I think that's the end of it. Yeah, to satisfy the nafsu.
But you were saying just now that thing actually wants you. So what happened after that?
In process, I heard like marbles at night where it comes from all the four walls. Yeah, and it doesn't stop. Like it's so weird because usually like they also say that it couldn't be that thing because it could be like the structure of the building starting. Yeah, but then the last 3 nights that I was staying at my old house and the thing just keep on like pang 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 pang. Then like my partner dia mainnya, dia nak main game dengan I don't want. Then I went to the toilet, the thing singing.
Oh my god.
Don't sing. I don't want to know the tune. Shut up. Stop it.
So I went back into my room. So and then I asked my partner. So I asked my partner like, do you hear someone singing? Then he was like, the window is open. So
Like Titanic only the sun. Him of the sea.
So like the window right in front of us, the corridor window is open, and so
Oh
it
my
was
god. Do you guys hear that?
No,
Someone knock on the walls or something.
yeah. So the window open, and then the window open, and then we still heard the thing singing. And then so like me and my partner was like, but I wasn't feeling scared. I was feeling like curious. I was like, I'm done with you. I want you to show up. Show who you are.
Cannot say like that.
So I got a nut. And then suddenly the thing appear in front of the window. But I didn't get to see because we were eating. I wasn't facing the window. The one that is facing the window is my partner. So
Oh my
it was
God.
like a black figure. And then we heard her saying this. I never lie. I swear to God. Funny lah. I find it funny. Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah, like we heard clearly. Like both of us kept quiet. Like she said, so but then I look at the window. Then my boyfriend was like that. So he was like literally like buddy. What do you call buddy?
A phobia is it?
Like no, like cannot
In a
move.
state of shock.
Yeah, in the state of shock. So he was like, oh my god. So I said like, are you okay? He was like, no, I saw her. So and then
Do you turn around like this to me? Takut aku.
so like so apparently like he saw her. It's her. Yeah.
If it's a him, you would invited him in, right?
You think what? To do trouble. Yeah, no lah. Yeah, of course. Like, but that was like my very recent encounter of like that thing trying to get to me because the thing was wanting to show it to me. She want to show herself to me, but I do not want. So, but then she's finding ways to show herself.
People already say don't want, you still want to show, Don't want means don't want lah. That is like harassment already.
The baby come out already, dropping down already.
I'm scared.
The baby already from here to here already. Wanda, come here.
I think we shouldn't play with these things.
Nobody want to play, babe.
No, and also we should never like tell them to show themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's because of the encounters and experiences that I've been through life that I feel
Yes.
so annoyed. So I cannot like. To me, this is the time to reveal yourself. Gitu. But then the thing like is trying to show yourself to me lah. So I'm waiting.
Nah, you bawa this one kasih ustaz ni sekali.
Terima kasih. Kali saya cakap terima kasih.
Rock on, Cik Dik.
Scary. I do not want to sleep with a nightmare tonight, so can you please like change the subject already?
Okay, like to make it not intense for all of you and for us, let's play a game called Fact or Fiction. Ow. Okay, so let's start with our first question.
Okay.
Or first statement. Shamans only sacrifice the head of a cow for ritual. Fact or fiction?
Fact.
Fiction.
Fiction.
Okay, the answer is fiction.
Yes, queen. Sometimes they want to makan
what? Need to sacrifice the hamster or the chicken. It's not only cow. Alamak. Okay, the next question. A person that practice black magic usually bless the house with incense every Thursday night. Fact or fiction?
Fiction.
Cik rasa.
Fact. Fact.
Betul lah,
Terima
Cik
kasih.
I know all these things. This is what Cik punya. Next one. I'm gonna win this.
So scary.
So the eye of a Pontianak is white color. Is it fact or fiction?
Fiction.
Fiction.
Because my eye yang white color.
You get a car. You get a car. Everybody get a car. Okay, this one is for Makcik
Okay, makcik try my best.
Hantu Komkom used to be a hoo-ha in the 90s and it's well known for terrorizing people, especially ladies. Fact or fiction?
Fact.
Fact.
Fiction.
During your era,
It was a very big thing about Komkom.
Yeah, they like.
I think it's a Singapore thing.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, it was a very big thing.
In 90s?
Yeah. I remember I was in primary school. Then I rushed home every day because I'm very scared.
Oh my god.
Yes, queen.
and it's a fact.
Yes.
So wait, they just keep on knocking on people's door? I know about the ghost, but I don't know that it was a thing in Singapore.
Yeah, it was.
It is.
It's like the song knock knock knocking on heaven's door gitu.
Tiba.
Dia nak selit.
Alright, next question please for makcik get angry.
Next, Anastasia and Farah scariest nightmare, which is a hantu tetek, a Balinese witch which will hide you under their breast if you play hide and seek at night. Is it fact or fiction?
Fact.
Fact.
Fiction?
It's up to you to believe whether it's fact or fiction. Okay, because no one has ever like encountered this. Honestly, I do not.
If no one ever encountered it, then how does it?
I've seen it before. Pokemon Jinx.
So irritating!
Oh my god. So one of the experience of someone saying that if there are 3 knocks on your door at night, it is not a human being.
Hey,
Oh my god.
I think based on that, I think it's fact. Not a
Fiction.
human being.
Fiction lah.
I always knock 3 times also.
Yeah.
Sometimes house nowadays got doorbell already. No need knock lah.
But my doorbell was small. If you go to all our friends' house, yeah, why your doorbell not working?
That's true. My
So
doorbell
it's a
also
fact
not
or fiction?
Fiction.
Yes, it's a fiction. I also cannot cerita you all.
Yeah, that's why.
Gitu.
Okay.
Okay, genes are shapeshifters.
Facts.
Fact.
Facts.
Jeans like
Gins.
Yeah.
Shapeshifters.
Genie
Yes,
in the-
fact.
Yeah, it's
Fact.
a fact.
Fact.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right. It's a
Yes.
fact, guys.
Yeah, the price is
So,
right.
and we are also
Shapeshifters.
shapeshifters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tiada
look at
jeans
you.
sana.
But yeah.
Makcik ni naughty boy.
And that's all that we have for today. We have shared all our paranormal encounters and we hope you enjoy yourself. If you have had any of your very own paranormal encounters, comment down below. And as usual, remember to
Like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification button.
Makcik tak bakal tu dalam
don't buy makcik kerupuk.
Let me guess. A zombie bride. An ex-wife.